Welcome back. Down to the wire today.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah. Whole 7 hours to get this up and posted. So,
you know what? It's a go with the flow kind of
mhm.
podcast.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's the end of the school year, almost summer. There's lots of things to do, so we're fitting it in when we can. But we're here.
We're here. We're still
Yeah.
showing up. So,
Yeah. So, all
and
right,
it's
this
also
week.
not like a chore to show up.
No. No, I'd be happy to do it every night. There's just like not a lot of time. And
Yes.
like time that I have people in my
Planned
house.
together.
All right, this
Yeah.
week we're talking about superstitions,
Yeah.
old wives' tales, and dreams.
Yeah. Do you want to hear
This
how I
subject this subject was just brought to my attention, so I don't have anything planned. So it's gonna be a go with the flow for me.
Okay,
Yes, I want
here's
to
how
hear
this
where this came
came.
from and why you want to talk about
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so we're starting with wives' tales because over the past, 2 weeks, maybe longer, I feel like many times my palms and the bottoms of my feet have been itchy and,
Hmm.
not, surface level, internal, can't get in there, itchy.
Yeah. So
And so,
you have money coming your way.
right, I'm coming into
Yeah.
money. But I, did a quick Google search because I was like, "Oh, am I remembering this right? Is that the money one?"
Hmm.
And, of course, I Google, "What does it mean when my palms are itchy?" And, medical advice starts popping up, "Oh, you may have a and I'm like, "That is not what I want. I wanna hear from the witches. I wanna
Yeah.
hear what this
We
I
need
don't
just like
need."
witches searches. Not
Yes.
I don't want to hear the real stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wanna know, what this means cosmically.
Hmm.
And, yeah, so I may be coming into money. So if you don't
Perfect.
hear from me, you know why.
Well, if you come into money, I just saw that there's a tiny house village for sale in the Poconos.
Done.
30 houses on a lake.
It's mine.
Yeah. And they're all tiny houses, and we could all live there, everybody that we want. It's $3 million. So that's, drop in the bucket if you win the lottery.
I mean, my palms have been very itchy.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a scale of, itchiness,
Mhm.
but it's been up there.
Very itchy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just look
Yeah.
out for, also chicken pox or hand, foot, and mouth. But otherwise,
Right.
money.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so then I started thinking about, other wives' tales, when your ears are ringing,
Hmm.
where, someone's talking about you or whatever, and I'm like, I I don't know, I think that there's some truth to some of these things, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so for sure. I
Like,
think even not, I mean, I don't know if this is like, old wives' tales or whatever, but I think you like forget something in the house for a reason to be, 20 seconds late, things
the
like
burnt
that.
toast theory, that's what
Yeah.
that is, yeah.
Yeah. Sliding doors. I think that's what it's called too, right? That was a movie, Sliding Doors,
Oh.
where like there's like two full movies that happen in the one movie, and it's like how everything changed just because of one moment.
And it goes with the book that I'm reading right now, so I'm reading, Just for Summer Just for the Summer, Abby Jimenez. So I read,
Okay.
the first 2 books of this, series, but it starts out and they're, not related, they just kind of, know the same people. So it starts out that there's a Reddit thread that this guy, um, he anyone he dates goes on to then meet their soulmate and get married right after.
Oh, bummer for him.
Yeah. So, there's, a Reddit thread about it, and he's, posting about something else, and then he's getting, all these messages and stuff, but then there's a girl who has the same, um, curse
Same
or
thing
whatever.
happens to her.
They
Yeah.
call it,
Yeah.
lucky charm or whatever.
Mhm.
So then they have, "Oh, I have to date them 4 times," and for her, it's like, "No, I have to date them for at least a month," and then they, break up
And
and
they
go on
meet
to meet
their
their
soulmate.
soulmates or
Okay.
whatever. So, yeah, the book starts out as, they're going to date each other and break
Mhm.
up, um, to, break the
So
curse.
then they'll meet their soulmates, but
We all know that's
they're
how it's
soulmates.
gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I believe in that stuff. I
I
believe
think
in all
so.
witchy stuff.
Well, and I mean, like, coming from our family, we are not just a little stitious, we are superstitious.
Superstitious, yeah. I think most baseball families are superstitious. I think baseball is one of the most superstitious sports that there
Yeah.
is. It is like if I don't touch my hat, my leg, and my shoulder right before I swing the bat, it's going nowhere. I'm striking out.
Mhm.
I mean, every baseball player you watch does the same exact movement before getting set and ready every single time.
Yep. They
And
eat
that's,
the
you
same
know, in
thing,
their
they,
head.
like
Yeah. You know, in their head, that is exactly they're going through the motions of their superstition.
yeah.
And obviously, we have the slump buster in our family, which was created by our mother. Um, our mom would give us, doesn't matter what it was. A lot of times it was a casino chip or just something that she found. Also, our parents never went to the casino. So where she got these, I don't know.
Aunt
Just like
Margaret.
Aunt Margaret. Yeah, like they were just left somewhere. But if we were in a slump during baseball and little league or in high school, I remember it more. She would give us a slump buster, so just something to put in our sock that she was like, "It's going to get you out of a slump," and it worked every single time.
Mhm.
Every time. It changed your energy, how you thought about the game. I would get up to bat and be like, "I got no problems. I got a slump buster in my sock."
Yeah.
And it wasn't a thing that we asked for. It wasn't like, "Can I have a slump buster?" It was just she just knew when it
It
was
just showed up.
needed, it
Yeah.
just showed up, yeah. So, I have carried that over with Miles, I use a button. Mom started using a button kind of later when there wasn't
Mhm.
any casino chips to find, so but always a button to just
Mhm.
give. Yeah, and I have
Yeah,
a
and he had a
button.
button ready for me for, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a button tattoo. Um, yeah, it always works.
I always had a penny for Little League. That was
Mhm,
my, like,
your
lucky
lucky
charm.
penny.
Like, it starts out as a slump buster, but then it, like, turns into a lucky charm kind of thing.
Well, yeah, if you
But
use it once and it's a slump buster, it's never leaving your sock,
mm-mm.
and then I remember multiple games, like, walking on it. And
Yeah.
being like, "This is uncomfortable, but I'm okay with
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Doesn't matter. Yep. I'm gonna leave it right there in my sweaty sock."
Although thinking back now, I remember in high school, I was just, like, not hitting at all. Like, and I don't know if mom gave me a slump buster. I don't remember her doing it, but eventually dad was like, "You need to see an eye doctor." And I went and I needed glasses.
Yeah. Well, there's
So,
reasons for everything.
like, we just a, like, disclosure, we do also believe in science on
Yes.
this podcast.
Mom was probably like, "I'm not sure a slump buster's gonna fix this one, so I'm not gonna give the slump buster a bad name on this one."
Yeah. Yeah,
This
like,
isn't just like Megan was just telling me she's having crazy dreams regularly.
like what?
Well, she had a dream that you had a boyfriend with curly hair down past his ears last night.
Yeah, that was real. I already
Yeah.
told her that. Yeah. That
I don't
wasn't
know,
a
she
dream.
just has, like, really vivid dreams. But
I always write mine down because I have the most insane dreams to the point where Michael has been like, "What do you eat before bed?" Because
we take melatonin before bed, and I think melatonin is known for giving you some vivid dreams.
okay. Side note, I just, saw somewhere that you should be taking melatonin 12 hours before you wanna be waking up.
So I take it usually right when I walk in the door from work,
Yeah.
when I'm getting out of my clothes, like,
I
changing, and
just
I'm not it doesn't, like, knock me out. It's just, like, when
mm-mm.
I'm ready to go to bed, I'm tired enough that I'll go to bed.
Yeah, like, even if you look at, like, a bottle of melatonin, it tells you to take it 30 minutes before bed, but I'm like, "That's
Mhm.
incorrect way to take it, I guess."
I don't know. I don't know what the rule is. I take it probably an hour it takes me to fall asleep after I take it, so
Well,
I
this
don't think it's
video said
incorrect.
that,
I
like,
think it's just
it said your body is supposed to start producing melatonin slowly as you lead up to bedtime, and it's not supposed to just be, like, a hit of it at once, so that's why you, like,
mm,
take it a few hours before bed like, as the sun starts to go down, and that's, like, your body's
mhm.
natural way of, like, starting to produce melatonin to fall asleep. So, like, if you're waking up at 5 a.m., you should be taking your melatonin at 5 p.m. so that you can slowly release that until
Oh, I
9.
was thinking that they
Yeah.
were telling you to do that so you're not tired in the morning. Like, does
Well,
it take that long
that's what
to
it is too, because, like, people are maybe you're able to fall asleep, but then your body is, like, not getting rid of all the melatonin up, like,
Yeah,
at that point or something. I don't know, but
yeah.
yeah, so anyway, that's a side note.
Yeah, like they say the teeth falling out dreams and things like that. That's
That's usually
stress, right?
anxiety. Yeah.
Anxiety. And then the showing up naked somewhere. I don't know that I've had that dream. I don't have a specific memory of like, oh, I went to school naked or
No. I've had the dreams of, like, missing things, like, not
yeah, I've
showing
had
up for
multiple ER dreams that my patients are not being tended to. So like I'm like, "Oh my god, it's been 4 hours and that person needed this." And then I can't find the room and then I'm like, I can't find the med that I'm supposed to give. Yeah, that's probably burnout. That probably has to do a lot with that.
yeah. I've had dreams as a speech therapist that, like, some of my non-speaking kids are talking to me. That's happened a couple of times to me in the past where, like,
That's
I'll
awesome.
hear their voice in my dreams. Yeah, which is, like, so cool. And I think that I'm like, yeah, they talk like that's like me being like, yes, they're communicating, like they're talking, but those are cool dreams to have.
Yeah, I haven't had like yeah, I think about people having dreams with people. I don't have a lot of dreams where I see people in my real life in them. Like I'm not
Okay.
like, "Oh, you were there and you were there," like the Wizard of Oz. I don't have a lot of that. But I wonder if people have dreams of like, people who have like passed away in their life. If that's like they have dreams a lot with
That's
them in
happened to
there.
me. Yeah,
Yeah?
like I I texted mom one morning because I had a dream about Aunt Margaret and I woke up crying because I was like, that was so real. Like that was
Mhm.
she it was like all of us were waiting for her and at this place or whatever, and it was so her. She looked like probably like she did, like, in her 40s. Like,
Mhm.
she was younger than when she died, and she we were in this, like, house, grandma, Doc was there, Uncle Joe was there, like, all of the kids were there, and I was my age, but, like, now, but she was, like, in her 40s. She looked much younger, and I said, like, "You look so like yourself,"
Mhm.
and she pointed to a TV screen and it had, like, 2, like, old ladies with, like, gray hair and, like, white eyes that were, like, clearly deceased.
Mhm.
She was like, "Well, what do you want me to look like them? I know I'm dead." And I was like,
Oh,
"Okay," that was, like she was coming to visit me, like, as herself.
yeah.
Like, that was, in my mind, what that dream was, for sure.
I had not a dream, but Miles and I, after Aunt Margaret passed away, went to a Phillies game that summer, and it was just him and I. And Aunt Margaret used to, if you would like hug her and she had something to give you, she would just like give it to you, like give you like a little, like, or here's your ticket to
Mhm.
like get in somewhere, or here's your. So,
Yes.
um, we were in the gift shop looking around and Miles had a certain amount of money to spend. Like I was like, this is, what you have. And we were looking at things and obviously everything is so expensive in those shops. So he was like really trying to manage his money. And out of nowhere, this young couple comes up to us and they had like, I don't know, a promotional ticket that had a bunch of money on it from wherever,
Uh-huh.
like,
Yeah.
whatever company they went to, they had money for the gift shops or for concessions, and they
Okay.
handed it to him, like and it was, like, another $100, and I was like,
Miles'
"This
dream
guy."
come true.
That in my head immediately, I was like, "That's."
That's
Yeah,
Aunt Margaret.
Miles' dream
Yeah.
come true for sure, but, like, exactly the way that she came and handed it and Aunt Margaret is the Phillies to us, that's, like,
Yeah.
she worked there forever, so I was like, "This is 100% her," and Miles was so sweet, he bought himself a hat, and then he was like, "Mom, pick out a hat." It was so sweet. So
Yeah.
we both got a hat. He had wanted the City Connect Phillies hat. And obviously, in that setting, they're like super expensive. So
Yeah.
it like covered the rest of his hat. And then he was like, "You get a hat too." And then he got some socks. But it was definitely for sure.
Her coming to him. Yeah.
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 I
Just like,
like,
here, buddy, get what you want. Cause she always wanted everybody to get what they want. Get whatever you want. Get whatever you
yeah.
want.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I was thinking about the Phillies right now with like the superstitions kind of stuff because
Hmm.
like they are I'm mad at them right now. Like
Hmm.
they're hurting my feelings and I just am angry about it. Don't even want to turn it on. But I'm like, okay, so we need to change up
Hmm.
their juju right now. Like they all need a slump buster. And I was thinking about last season during the playoffs. I have like the one year the Jose Alvarado was making all like the necklaces for all of them and
Hmm.
Aunt Margaret was getting them and well somebody at the Phillies was making them that Aunt Margaret was getting. She was not buying them from Jose Alvarado. Although I did tell our nieces and nephews that mine was strictly from Jose
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh my god."
Hmm. Hmm.
But I was texting mom during one of the games that was close and I'm like, "Okay, I'm standing. Like I can't I have
Hmm.
to." And like I'd be texting Tish too, who's like such a baseball fan and I'd be like, "Okay, I can listen while I'm standing at my sink washing dishes and that's
Hmm.
when they don't score, but like I can't watch."
You can't look. Yeah. I remember we all went to a game and it was down to the last inning and Miles learned what a rally cap was and
Mhm.
everybody in our section flipped their hats inside out. Lily did. It was the best. And I forget who hit I think it was Turner hit a walk-off double. So hit a double, 2 runs scored, and it ended the game. The Phillies won. And it was like
Uh-huh.
the best feeling ever. And to this day, Miles is like, gotta we need our rally caps. Need our rally
Uh-huh.
caps.
Yeah.
Once it hits, if it hits right, it's the best feeling in the world, and you never forget it.
Yeah. No, I know. And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, we need a slump buster in Philly right
Mhm.
now." Although the Flyers are winning.
Mhm.
Um, I don't follow the Flyers or Sixers, but I keep seeing other people posting about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, the Phillies and the Eagles break our hearts on a regular basis, but it is what it is.
I
We're
don't know.
lifers.
I here's what I think is gonna happen. I mean, they're doing terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. I don't know if they've ever swung a bat before, is how I feel about them. Um, but I think what's gonna happen and they are digging themselves a hole in the
Mhm.
division right now. Like,
Mhm.
they are 8 games behind the Braves.
Maybe that's what they need. They need like a comeback.
Yeah, they need to get scared because we coasted last year.
Mhm.
But I think Wheeler's gonna come back and things are gonna turn around. He is gonna be our slump buster.
Yeah. He's
And
so
I think
good.
he's pitching on Saturday?
All right. What else we got? Any more superstitions? Like, will you step on a crack?
Yeah, that one doesn't get me.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. I know people who like won't put their bag on the floor.
yes. That's
Okay.
supposed you lose money that way,
You lose
right?
money that way. I know people who like when you get a new car, they give you coins to put in it for good luck.
Okay, yes.
They
I
throw them in like the bottom of the car. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mhm.
I think well, and this came up recently with I feel like Chinese New Year
Mhm.
became a very hot topic on TikTok and Instagram where like it was like this is what you need to do to have like the best year of your life. But so much of it comes from Chinese medicine and health too.
Mhm.
So like that's where I was like, "Oh yeah, there is like in part like one of the things is not drinking cold liquids
Yeah, they only drink warm liquids.
and there's some sort of like, you know, saying that's like you'll never find love. That's not what it is. But
Mhm.
like, like you'll never find love if you drink a cold liquid or something like that. But like
Mhm.
really it's like you're feeding your body in the right way through like Chinese
Yeah.
medicine or you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Um
Like an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
right. Like
Yeah.
not actually, but kind of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or if you're diabetic, the opposite, but
Apples are good for,
No,
the
they are good.
glycemic index.
They're low glycemic index, and they are good probiotics. There's a lot of good in apple, good fiber. Yeah.
They're good for cleaning your
It's
teeth too.
mhm.
You
Mhm.
don't have a
Rub
toothbrush.
grapes on them.
Oh my do I need to tell that story now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that, like, this happened when I was in high school, and
Mhm.
still so many people in our lives.
Mhm. Somebody who I just messaged about being a guest, Jenny, she loves that story. She
Oh
cracks up.
my gosh. Okay,
Um,
so when I was in high school, we had a class called preschool lab, and, uh, this was, like, daycare, but it was only, like, the kids came in for 1 class, and the high school kids matched up with, like, one of the little preschoolers, and you had to, like, make lesson plans and whatever, so, it was a fun, elective class and good for people that wanted to go into teaching or early childhood or whatever. So, I took this class, and you were required to plan a lesson with, like, 2 other students, like high school students, and teach it to the whole class. So our lesson was on dental hygiene, and I we read a book that talked about like how you take care of your teeth and you brush your teeth, you floss, you go to the dentist frequently. We went through all the things and like there are foods that help your teeth be strong. So we should eat carrots and grapes. These help our teeth be strong and healthy. And so, like, after we're reading the book, we are asking questions to the class, like, "So what kinds of things do we do to take care of our teeth?" And, one is raising their hand like, "We brush them. We go to the dentist. Don't eat too much candy." And then one little kid raises his hand, and he had a little bit of an accent, and he just said, "Rub grapes on them."
it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. And we'll never
Amazing.
forget him.
So anytime
Mhm.
you have an ailment, just rub
Rub
grapes
grapes
on
on
them.
them. All right. I gotta go get my day going and go to Costco.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next
Okay.
time, whether we're here, away, or somewhere in between, we'll meet you under the W.
Bye.
Bye.